Hi everyone, thanks for watching. It's day 28. Woohoo! We're there. Although it doesn't feel like such a huge achievement because I've been cheating the last couple of weeks compared to the first two. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, can you please do so, help it grow? I would really appreciate that. So what I actually wanted to talk about was just one little thing that very rarely happens to me, because I don't want to go into any other health benefits because I haven't really seen any, and my mood and my headache and all that stabilized when I started eating more eggs and blueberries. And as I said, 2 days ago I had some salami, and today I have been eating deep fried. I fried chicken in pork fat with lots of spices on and bacon, and I'm feeling quite full. And I've also made some cookie dough ice cream myself that I'm going to eat. So I'm having an eating fiesta today, basically. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Probably not great. But one thing that I find interesting, so most of you know that I did a 7-day water fast before. Everything was fine. I wasn't hungry by the end of it. The only thing was that I had a bit of a racing heart, whether that was a blood pressure issue or electrolyte imbalance or whatever that could have been, I don't know. I had that after when I've been on day 3, when I've been doing shorter fasts as well, which is a bit strange because I never used to have it before. But that was the only thing with the water fast that I didn't like as such. Something interesting that has happened here is, was it 15 days that I went with just meat and salt, and I tried to up the fat intake by eating fattier meats and getting pork crackling and all that sort of thing. Either way, I think for those 2 weeks, first of all, the calorie intake was probably a lot lower than I'm used to, and the fat percentage was also a lot lower for sure than I'm used to. So those two things, apart from food choice, probably the main things that were different from what I'm usually eating, and obviously very close to zero carb. But what has happened is that it has been more than 30 days since I had a period last time. And I never have those kind of issues. I'm quite regular. So something there with either the calorie intake or the fat intake, one or the other, has clearly affected my hormones and said, oh, you're starving. I don't really know which one it is, but a 7-day fast did not have that effect on me. I felt great, was no problem in that regards whatsoever. Now, believe me, I'm not complaining. I think it's great, but from a hormonal point of view, it's probably not great. It's not where you want to be if you're a woman or a fertile age anyway. So that was an interesting observation. So I would probably have had to eat a lot more to get this to normalize. And I think it would have normalized for the next month, probably. Not too worried about that because everything is a transition and it takes time to get used to things and so on. So I just wanted to share that. So now you know, now the whole internet who's watching here knows that. Brilliant. And yeah, as usual, I don't really know what to say because nothing that I have noticed, I'm not going to prescribe it to or for the carnivore diet since I've been cheating the last couple of weeks with other foods, and that's more what I'm actually normally eating, just a little bit more restricted. So all in all, did I like it? Not really. I found it difficult to obviously eat enough and get enough fat, and not very palatable in the end. So we'll see what I come up with next. I'm probably just going to go back to my normal diet now and do some intermittent fasting and maybe do up to 3-day fasts on and off, which I kind of like. It's a very nice, I like the feeling of fasting, and it takes my mind off food completely. I know I'm not going to have it. I never have to have this discussion in my head whether should I have that or should I have this, or I probably shouldn't be eating extra salami or whatever, and all those kind of things. So it's just nice to get rid of that head chatter as well. So that's probably what will be happening. I had planned another series of videos in November, but I'm kind of running a little bit short of time. I've had too many things that I want to do, so I've kind of put that on my to-do list, and I'm not really got to that yet, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably just post some normal videos. I'll still do the what month is it? The November topic as usual, starting on Friday. The first video will be up members only in my membership area, so if you're not a member and you're interested in quitting sugar or getting rid of your cravings, you can just join that. You'll find the link in the description to this video. Otherwise, the rest of the 4 videos that I will put out on the same topic will be available on YouTube, and I'll probably do some other stuff as well as a little bonus. So thank you so much for following me for the 28 days. I really appreciate every single one of you. It's been great. I'm humbled by how supportive you are, even when I'm setting myself out to do this experiment and then I'm like, meh, I failed, and everyone is so very nice towards me, and I absolutely get where you're coming from. It's just that I wanted to do this experiment and see how that made me feel, but I don't really like giving up halfway, but it just didn't feel right. And if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. So that was my experiment. My experiment lasted halfway, and then I kind of lost it. So thank you so much for watching anyway, and don't be strangers. Keep in touch, and I will see you later. Bye!